Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video, but it's once again about U2. And if you don't know my story about U2, I'll tell it one more time. And by the way, I'm gonna be also showing you my top 30 U2 songs, and there's going to be a Spotify playlist, and I'll have the link below. So I guess in the early 80s I heard about U2. I might have possibly heard a song or two, but I wasn't really into them. And then I ended up buying, maybe it was a video for the song The Unforgettable Fire on Much Music in Canada. Much Music is like MTV in the States. It was very popular back in the day. And so I think it was from seeing the video and hearing the song The Unforgettable Fire. I love that so much that I bought the album The Unforgettable Fire, and I became a fan. So that was 1984. And then all through the years, the Joshua Tree, Rattle and Hum, I saw them on the Joshua Tree tour. I've seen them twice. And then on their How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, on that tour I saw them with my ex-wife, and they were excellent. They are a great live band, no matter what. So I would say from 1984 until, I guess, around the time I moved into this apartment in 2012, I was a huge U2 fan. They were sometimes only second to the Beatles. That's right. I played them more than Sparks, certain times in my life. So like I said, I was a huge U2 fan. I thought they were the greatest thing since the Beatles. It shows you how I haven't been a fan for the last few years, because I'm trying to remember album titles. So yeah, all through the years I loved all of the albums, some more than others. My favorite is probably, and still is, Octong Baby. Then Zooropa, the follow-up, was a little disappointing, but looking back on it, it was, a brave move on their part to get a little more experimental. Pop, I never really cared for. That was disappointing. But then they came back pretty strong with All That You Can't Leave Behind and How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. And I even really liked some of, not all of, but I really did like No Line on the Horizon, especially the title song. And so, yeah, 2013, Songs of Innocence came out, and as most of you probably know, that was the time when U2 and Apple together, they put the album on everyone's phone, at least on everyone's iPhone. And I bought that album, and at the time I kind of did like it, but reading the news about what they did, and I just thought it was just stupid to begin with, and it really got to me. It's like, it really turned me off the band, as much as I love them. Am I wrong for doing that? Maybe I am. But their later albums, I never bought any of their later albums, and I used to, like I said, I had every U2 album on CD. I had some of the deluxe box sets for the Joshua Tree, and a couple of other ones. And so yeah, when Songs of Experience came out, I never bought it. Songs of Surrender, and they've kind of slowed down in the last few years, releasing albums. But I've heard some of Songs of Experience online and Songs of Surrender where they redo the U2 songs, mainly The Edge and Bono though. Bono. I haven't said his name in so long, I don't even know how to pronounce it. And they, definitely in recent years, I don't like, I wouldn't say I dislike the music. I'm just not interested in it. I think U2 they were focusing way too much on staying popular, having these hit singles, these great big music videos like Get On Your Boots, which actually is not that bad of a song, but it's still, in a way, kind of cringy too. Get on your boots. Like, what's that all about? It's just a long way from songs like The Unforgettable Fire and All I Want Is You, the early years when they were so good. And I apologize for this maybe being a long video. Sometimes I like to just, I keep it within me for so long, and then I gotta spew it out. But there's some positive to this too, because like I said, there is and it's not a joke video, it's my serious top 30 U2 songs. So what happened was a week or two ago, probably closer to 2 weeks ago, for some reason I thought I'll check out some of the old U2 songs on Spotify. I don't know what song it was, but it brought back memories, and of course I still love the song. I love the song today. So I played another one, then I played this one, I played that one, and at some point I thought, I'm going to make a playlist of my favorite U2 songs. And I kept it private though, because I thought maybe it would be embarrassing. And it isn't really, but I'm not saying I'm going to start rushing out and buying the old U2 albums that I used to love, but I just, I need to say that U2 really is, through all the ups and downs of their career, for me, U2 is one of the great bands. They're up there with all of the classic bands, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin. U2 is in that group at least for the first 3/4 of their career. And I know some people are not fans of Bono, his politics, whatever they are. I've always liked the guy. I've always loved The Edge. I've seen videos of them interacting with fans and really treating them well. And this isn't, this is fan footage, and they're signing autographs. They're having a one-on-one conversation with the fans and seem to be interested in what they're saying, especially Bono. I like them as people overall, except for the the Apple debacle. But I'm sure they have possibly, I don't know, regrets of doing that. But it was just such a big turnoff for me, like I said. But on to something more positive, and yeah, I would love your thoughts. I hope nobody completely bashes the band. That's not why I want to do this video. But if you don't like U2, that's fine, you can let me know. But if you are a big fan, let me know what you think of their recent albums. Maybe I need to listen to them more, but this is my top 30, and I ranked them. I love ranking, as you know. So there it is there. And there's 2 hours and 21 minutes of music. And of course it ends with No Line on the Horizon, because there might have been a song or two afterwards that I did like, but they're not on my playlist. So in reverse order, so The first song is number 30, and then the final song is number 1. Now, number 30 could be higher in my ranking, but there's a reason I have it at number 30. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It's one of the last memories of being with my ex-wife. We were still married at the time, and I was playing, I think I was playing a live version of it on my computer, and she was in the other room, and I could hear her kind of crying a bit, and she was saying that you know, the song had gotten to her, and the title. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So that kind of... And then soon after that, she said, "It's not really working out, is it?" And so I said to myself, I guess not, now that you've said that. Okay, so I'll go through this quicker now. Number 29, Satellite of Love, Lou Reed cover. Number 28, Discotheque. I love their humor. You know, the video where they're dressed up as the Village People, and what's really funny about it is Larry Mullen Jr. I don't think he was totally into being dressed up as one of the Village People. And you can kind of see it in the video. He's a little uncomfortable. And then I'll go even quicker here. I Fall Down from October. Dirty Day from Zooropa. Running to Stand Still, Where the Streets Have No Name. Vertigo. When I Look at the World. Out of Control. No Line on the Horizon, the opening track. I feel that's a really underrated U2 song. Then Miracle Drug, Beautiful Day, Sunday Bloody Sunday, Pride in the Name of Love, I Will Follow, With or Without You, Even Better Than the Real Thing, Mysterious Ways, New Year's Day, and then the top 10. Number 10, So Cruel from Octung Baby. Number 9, Night and Day. Their cover version of that song is just awesome. Number 8, a B-side, Lady with the Spinning Head, the long version. Of course, the song 1 is at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 7. Number 6, Zooropa. When I first put this list together, I had Zooropa near the bottom, but I was listening to some of the songs I hadn't heard in quite a long time. And Zooropa, I moved it up. It's a very underrated song. Okay, number 5, Yahweh, is that how you pronounce it? From How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. I remember them doing it in concert, and that's when I really connected with that song and really love it. Number 4, Ultraviolet, Light My Way. There are just certain times, and Bono is, I got to admit, I haven't really talked about him as a singer. I don't think he was even in my top singers video I did recently. He's one of the greats. I love his vocals. And there are just times like his vocals really get to me, and he's great. All I Want Is You is number 3. Kite is number 2. And The Unforgettable Fire, the song, is number 1 for me. So that's it. I feel better already. I've released my pent-up anger or dislike of U2 that I've held on to for over 10 years, and I'm just letting my viewers know, for me, I respect U2 these days, even though I'm not that crazy about what they've been doing the past few years, and they're one of the great bands. Let me know if you agree or not. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And if you don't know U2 that well, check out the playlist and see what you think. Bye.